Yeah, that would probably be the best source for funding projects.
Municipality, Sharonville.
Yeah, Sharonville. I prefer to have one of the municipality to do it as opposed to the township. Generally, the townships have to go through the counties.
So they're matching funds that municipalities do.
Trails for the 21st century. There's a lot of detail about when you get the idea to have a trail, what you need to do, what you need to look at, and you'll realize how well off you are having all this in public ownership already.
Well, I'll go ahead and bring this back down to the city and see if administration or something help put this together.
Okay. I'll contribute, you know, however you want, you know.
I'll also check with our directors.
Where would this come
So here's the.
This is Miami to Miami along here. There's a neighborhood level street that goes right up through Bennington. Takes you right up to the.
Says it would connect from the northern edge of the Sharonwood Lake Trail to the Bennington subdivision. Hit the existing lake trail, run under 275, and then you can kind of see the trail running under the interstate there, the existing trails. So kind of showing that this is a major bike pedestrian transportation enabler. The M2M trail, just to put it in perspective of what this is connecting to. Page 9 is the Bennington population. It's a radius of 1 mile. So yeah, and that over 7,000 people in that area. You know, that circle of 5,000 is just a small little section of this next map, and this is really connects to a big population center. So
I definitely think it's worth mentioning in any data we put forth regarding usage or value of this, that there are people now as far north as Liberty Township that I know personally that are using that Larkship path. You know, to have this kind of an improved connector, I think you'd find some people who come out of the woodwork.
Well, I'm just looking at this maybe even bigger picture. If we looked at improving that west side at the same time, because it's pretty narrow right now.
Yeah, it is.
And it might be worthwhile to add that to this project, make it a bigger project.
Like Tim's talking about, these park facilities get a lot of use. And a lot of mixed use. You get a lot of pedestrians on there, skaters and things like that. So when you get that kind of traffic, you probably need more than 10 feet. But at any rate, our plan has description of the types of facilities. And actually, we're just talking about the one we just talked about, Shared East Park. That's about the only one that's relevant.
Tom, what's the feasibility of doing that section on Fields Road? What's that? Would that Fields Road is tough road?
We're talking about doing something to Fields Road in the future. In the next 3 or 4, maybe 5 years.
I'm thinking this grant request would be requesting funds, including anything used to cross Fields Road on both sides.
We looked at as far as sight lines, it looks like it would be better to cross before you actually get.
Look at that as a mid-block crossing. But that is not an unusual situation with paths and stuff.
Wherever the best site distance is probably where the crosswalk should be. Now, what I was going to suggest is that maybe incorporate whatever kind of crossing the road in this project along the Bennington from the end of this trail. It shouldn't just end at the side of the road, because that connection, I think, is important.
Well, at least we include it in the grant.
Yeah, I think we should.
Use these anyway for other applications.
There you go. OKI is a regional clearinghouse, so we get a copy of the applications, mainly to determine whether or not they're consistent with the regional plan. Yeah, this would be consistent with our bike plan, our recreation plan. We've got a development plan that's pretty much.
When you get north of Fields Road, would there be markings through that Bennington Bennington development as to where this trail goes, and then be on the street or
We put bike route signs.
So it'd be eventually signs, with bike signs.
Here's for it too. Actually, we're looking at doing sign loop connecting up to our parks and stuff up here. So what would make sense initially is if this goes in is to have signs that bring it over into this loop and takes it up to our park. Now,
Yeah, I think it may be kind of a stretch of pulling things from Deerfield Township, where now that I see what Keener Park is, that's kind of far away too. But actually, the other thing I was thinking about when we went around 42 is the trail of proposal along 42. That would be something to mention too, because that.
I mean, like the Westchester 42.
Right.
You come out Bennington,
Yeah,
you can come through right here next to, there's a Placid, I think, runs parallel to the drive right here. Come out there and you can go straight across from here or Wendell through the school, back up to the neighborhoods there. See, the school's not listed on most of these maps, and you can ride directly through the school and come out. Yeah, right up here at Westchester Road and 42. So you can actually cut through. You can go straight across Westchester Road to the church parking lot right in QA.
I guess I'm wondering whether that's something we should include in this application.
I don't think we're ready to go there right now, but
You know, I still think that citizens' effort to look at trails in this area is something further than the application. Because we finish the comment with that, whatever comes of that. You've got business district along there, but just another trail activity in the vicinity that this can connect to.
And that's really why we started this. We want to revitalize the Route 40 corridor.
It's considered a project in the works, but if you can connect to that on existing neighborhood streets, then that's enough. You've got Westchester, I don't know if they would be a funder in the application, but it certainly comes in there, which I'm sure that was in here. I'm sure I saw it in there too. Yeah, the more jurisdictions you can document as being involved, I think it makes this one your application.
Well, I mean, 7,000 people in the Bennington radius, is that a?
I'm looking at the Bennington intersection as being the terminus, because that's the link into this population concentration.
Bennington development.
Yeah.
So you're satisfied with housing subdivision would be good. That's fine.
Sharon Woods is your southern terminus, and the destination for probably a lot of the people around here. But are you comfortable with, as far as your Westchester connections plan, mentioning that is generally implemented with bike route signs?
Yes, I think so.
Because that's probably what would happen here. They would put up those green bike route signs along the neighborhood streets, and that would direct you over to 42. You've got a business district on 42. Generally, the subdivision itself.
So you think we should mention this is just part of the...
You can get there from
There's...
Yeah, but that, well, we mentioned that Dwayne Drive connection before, but that's in the vicinity of the business district.